we're going to talk about this. So these are motion graphic titles. I don't know if I can find mine. These are the ones that came with Adobe by default. Okay. So instead of making text like I just did, I'm going to do this. I want to do this again. So instead of making text like this, from scratch, animating it from scratch, you can do it. It's fun, and I encourage you to try it out and learn as a beginner. Since you're still starting off. Yeah, but over time you can save this as a preset. Yeah, I think I forgot to mention that you can save this as a preset. Okay, you can, and these are saved presets that come with Adobe. Okay, so let's look at this.
A day.
So
7 hours a day staring.
You can see this
Hours
one
a day.
has a line. It came with two lines, like maybe like on top and beneath it. You can see, and we can just we can now adjust and maybe just adjust the text. This your name here now can be it's trying to tell you this is a lower third title. So when she mentions her name, so let's see when she mentions her name again.
A hobby, so you can enter doctor. And new here, I'm Izzy.
She's Izzy. Izzy, you made me search for her name again. So
I'm Izzy, and start feeling alive again. If you're new here, I'm Izzy.
So let's use Izzy. So you can see when you click on your name here, there's a shape here. For this. The shape here, these two. And Izzy has bebas. So let's change this to Izzy. There's no son name which I would have used. I'm Izzy. Okay, let's use I'm Izzy. Is the son name, or Izzy is the first name. I'm Izzy is under this one. So you can see this now. Yeah, I know we can just, but if you scale this a bit, I think it might go out of frame. So you need to just, it's not nice again. So and you change this. We're using poppins before, right? We stick to poppins. Poppins regular. And if I type this in all caps, yes, I did the issue now. And I can't go down to lowercase. I can't go down to lowercase, so I have to. Or is poppins capped? No, now.
A mum.
What's happening? Easy. So regular. So be good. But we can even make it bolder since it's the name. What about? Yeah, so if you want to now make it caps, you can just make it caps level. So you get so.
Izzy, if you're new here, I'm Izzy, a mum, tech founder, and Cambridge trained doctor.
So we can check. Let's see. These are different ones. We can even write this. You can see this. Okay, we can let's try with this. I'm Izzy again. So let me just turn this off. Let me know what I'm doing. I'm Izzy. So I'm gonna turn this off, turn this on again. For the second one, we can just try
Izzy.
this. So you can see this has
if you're new here, I'm Izzy, a mum.
So we can just put this. I'm Izzy. Hey.
If you're new here, I'm Izzy, a mum, tech founder.
You can even add more and say, okay, let's add one more. Add ours. No, not all. I don't want to adjust this. I want to just add my own text. Add it here. Mom, tech founder, Cambridge trained doc. This is long, Jesus. So, it's not looking like this one is long. Yeah, it's overshadowing this, and we can reduce it a bit. Then, of course, change the like regular. Or we could increase Izzy. I'm Izzy, name and surname, and increase it a bit. So, and also, yeah, even just kind of make this. So these are the ones that come automatically with Premiere. The other ones that are way better than this that I'm going to share with you guys in the group. You can see something like this. Maybe for this ones you might even need something like this now.
And Cambridge.
You can see this one coming up next. So maybe you can even use subscribe. Maybe you can just write, okay, subscribe. Of course, you can change the color as usual. You can just change it like white. Use your color picker. You can just select instead of opening here. If there's any color you like, let's say I like this blue color. I can, instead of coming here trying to get the particular color, like let's try to get it. Let's see if you can get blue. Okay, what will be? You can just use your color picker. Select go around this blue and select it, and you get it exactly. If you want this shade of blue, you can choose your color picker too. Go back and get it too. If you want this, you can get this, or if you want green, anything at all. So you can just, it helps. Okay, so what color was it again? Let's do white. So you can just, so
Here, I'm Izzy, a mum, tech founder, and Cambridge.
so these are just motion graphic templates. You can look at those, you can check, and it's easy for you to adjust. So instead of, you see, you're not in any animation, your work is faster. So you can see,
To focus and enjoy.
you can see this type, this one has it. You have other ones too, just different ones. Adobe comes with some of these, but
Social media has trained. Social media
so okay, let's see.
has trained our brains. Social media has
So
social
let's just, since social media has trained our brains, let's just do this.
social media has
Social media has trained our brains.
social media has trained our
Is it?
brains.
You just wrote the
Media
text
has
and the animation
social
was already
media
there,
has
so that's cool.
quick dopamine hits, and
We can then adjust this. This is Lato fonts. You can change this back to Poppins. Regular VH. We adjust this. You can do this. You can do this. Anyhow. So you can customize this the way you want. Okay. So that's all. Though that's all for now. This is your angular. This is for your shadow. Okay, you can see. You can notice it's adjusting. See how it's work with the shadows. So whether I can turn it off or turn it on. You can see that I can even increase the shadow distance from the text. Okay, it helps a lot. It helps a lot. So you can either blur it a little bit so it doesn't, so it can either replicate your text as a shadow, or you can make it a little bit softer. So you just blend in with the text. So this is now where your design, your eye for design comes into play. So these are just titles, motion graphic templates. I'm going to link a couple of them. I was thinking mine would be showing in 2025, but it's not. So I'll just show you some of them. Okay, you can see some of this. I think I downloaded some of these ones. So maybe if you have a place that says you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
will almost certainly
You can see this one can just come up like this. It has different shapes. Yeah?
will almost certainly feel will
Oh, this is off.
almost certainly
So like, share.
feel really dull.
You can even just change it to, okay,
Really dull. Feel really dull.
you can just write really dull. So I'm just playing around it with it. So, and you can see how many effects are going into this place. Like you can see the effects for things they did. Because the text is animated, transform has an opacity animation, so
Dull.
it comes in. Then it also has its, the clip also has its own scaling properties, so that's why it comes in, scales in.
Dull.
You can always save it as a preset. So
Really dull at first, but hobbies can actually
then it will
retrain
go
your
off by
brain
itself
to
here.
be able to focus and enjoy.
So it's fun. You can use this. It has presets available to you automatically. So most of the time you might not need it. Maybe if you're shooting a video now, maybe I don't know if I can get any of my content now. Yeah, and I want to make it like make it just a live effect. I can just do this, drop this in. So it's looking like, hey, I'm live, but it's just another it. Don't come back to the matter. Don't come back to. You guys, I can just drop this. Maybe make it smaller. I don't think. Let me see if can I customize this text. Yeah, I can. So you see, like, okay, can I write it? Let's just make it. We're live. So I can just learn how to edit. So shall I find small? So then Poppins. Change the font if you want to. Regular. I did like that is regular. and it's looking to be stretched like that. Okay. So I'm just showing you a couple of things you can customize. Let's see. This is also under. I don't know if you ever need this, but you can always. You never can say. Never say never. Let's see. And things that do not. Yeah, this is a whole lot of processing power is taken from my system. So let's just. And things that do not necessarily need to be in the video to make it clean, smooth. Mostly my delete list for just text most of the time, okay? So to say these are the motion graphics template, this initial one we did.
The average person now spends.
We just need to right click. Let's create something like this, right click. Export as motion graphics template. It's gonna take some time. I don't know what I opened that is taking my time like this. So then you can just change this to Cetra's animation. Look at templates, click on OK. And you can just come under here, you should see it. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. So what it means now is I can now come here. I have the same thing here. Okay, let's just work with this.
And making you reach for your phone the millisecond.
So let's see. I'm making you reach for your phones.
And making you reach for your phone the
millisecond.
Millisecond that you start to feel bored.
That you start to feel bored. Make sure you push past look on the so. That you start to feel bored. Jesus. That you start to feel bored. So we see. This is just an AI software I've been trying out. So you can see we have this.
The average person now spends.
And I just used it. I see it as a preset and
making you reach for your phone the millisecond that you start to feel.
Yeah, so that you start to feel bored. So I can just adjust this here. Okay, so maybe once she says that you start to feel bored,
phone the millisecond that
I can just bring this closer.
Second that you start to feel.
So it's going to save a lot of time. Instead of writing this in again and you can just create different styles if you want to. And I have a couple of them. A lot of them you can even add some with either your dashes, your lines. Then we can go add a layer, something like this, maybe now. Like the one we saw initially. Yeah, so you can now remove this, add this stroke. You see, remove the fill. And you can even duplicate if you want to. Duplicate, drop one beneath. Remember, use your properties. No, for the shape. Yeah, for shape 01. And drag this down. So you can see. So, and we can just scale the general scaling properties, motion properties. Yeah, just scale this a bit. So that's what
and making you reach.
So it's just for you to, try and just discover things you can do with your motion graphics templates. I think that's all for now. So guys, like I said earlier, there are a couple of free paid motion graphics templates you can get to save your time, and each are way better than the one Premiere does. Premiere just kind of shows you things you can do and the features. They are experts who do some of these things. So the free ones, you can get some of them on YouTube or some of these sites, maybe free motion graphics templates. But I think the major ones you can get is to look for Envato, okay? Envato Elements, they have unlimited creative assets for Premiere Pro, so you can also look for a couple of video templates. You can even look for Mogat files. They have templates for almost anything you can learn there. I think they are Mogats, lower thoughts. Let's look at this. So you can customize for Premiere Pro. Let's see, just for Premiere Pro, we have After Effects and Premiere. Initially, we make some of this. We make some of these things on Premiere, on After Effects, then export to Premiere Pro. So you can see this. This is beautiful. Let's see how this is like a sports lower third. Yeah. So if you download this now, you can just stylishly. It's gonna save you time instead of animating this by yourself. It's gonna save you time. You can do this by yourself. So you see, so it saves you time. So if you but we can't download this one because we don't have a subscription. Okay, so it comes with a subscription. We have other ones like this. Okay, if you're interested in just getting this, you can let me know. You're going to pay for it, but I don't think you won't pay up to this amount. So if you want something like this, you can see this is just like, this is way better than what we saw here. You get? So unless you have the time to come and create this from scratch, you can do it and make something like this. But it's gonna save you time. You need a lot of time to do this, and time is money. So if you have the time, fine. If you don't, and some of these are actually made in After Effects and exported to Premiere Pro. So this is beautiful. So let's see, it helps. So you can just go around, but you can also, if you have the time to, we have more time in hand, we can look at some of this and think about how they made some of this. Okay, so let's see. Look at how they made. Maybe let's see if we can see this. Let's try to see something, if it's something we can do. I don't think I have that kind of time because this video is already very long and we have not gotten into transcriptions. Ha! So let's see if this is gonna work. Let's see. So this is just a whole lot of effects. I think I might just subscribe. I won't do it. I will just subscribe and just pay and get some of these templates and send to you guys. But I already purchased Telegram Premium for you guys, so I won't do it. But if you're interested in purchasing it out, you can just send me a DM, text me, and I'll show you how to get it, and I'll get it for you, or I'll show you how to get it. You're gonna pay for it, okay? I think I've given enough value already. So let's go back to Premiere, and that's that for that. Okay, I'm going to show you some. I'm going to give some free ones, okay? But just in case maybe you go to Envato and you want some of this, then you can contact me. Or if you want a subscription, maybe you can download at your own place. Okay, so that works too.